What's going on, gas heads, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Welcome back to the Talking Gas podcast, episode 53. Again, it is going to be a video. Apologies that there's been no live for the last few games. We've just all been generally busy with life in general, you know, work, holidays, house moves. So yeah, hopefully you can forgive us and hopefully you do enjoy the video. We should be back on Thursday. But yeah, don't forget to leave a like, keep up the quality support on the channel, subscribe if you're new, don't forget to leave your thoughts down below on the Barnsley game, and don't forget to leave your score predictions as well for the Orient game. Those will go towards the predictions giveaway league. So yeah, don't forget to drop your predictions below. So yeah, let's quickly start off with the negatives, and that being the Blackpool game. Obviously, it was so disappointing to watch that game after we seen the heroics and the team morale and the spirit and everything at Mansfield. Even though it wasn't a great performance, we got the win and a clean sheet. And then, obviously, we all went for a win. A lot of us were positive and upbeat and hoping we could get back to winning ways. But, yeah, it was just, like everyone said, pathetic, a shambles Blackpool game. No shots on target. Not many positive, if any, to take from the game. And yeah, it was just so disappointing and awful to watch. But then we go into the Barnsley game. Again, the lack of chances, shots is worrying, to say the least. It's not, good reading if you look at the last three games. Only 2 shots on target in the last 3 games in all competitions. Blackpool, Mansfield and yesterday. But yeah, we did go through in the end, 4 changes in the game. It was so annoying as well because I'm sure as well, many of you, I didn't actually watch the game. I was listening to it. I've seen different clips, highlights, so I can only, give my thoughts on that. But by the sounds of it, we started quite well. There was a lot of praise for Senior. It was good to see him back and starting after being out for, 3 or 4 months with an injury. He played 45 minutes, which is good. Forbes, by all accounts as well, that was his best performance by a country mile in a Rovers shirt. Not played for a while, or at least started a game for a while, and he was excellent. As we know, GRIFFITHS, yeah, brilliant. Don't fall in love with a lone player and all that stuff. Yeah, yes, he's got his flaws like every player in general. But yeah, you can only praise him. He's been absolutely brilliant for us. His 7th clean sheet in a Rovers shirt. And if it wasn't for him, it's another, 4-5-0 game, really. And that game, for me, is basically the same as the Rotherham game, where Rovers had hardly any of the ball, hardly any chances. But, yeah, GRIFFITHS, along with their poor finishing and hitting the woodwork, etc., yeah, obviously made us go all the way and win on penalties. Obviously, brilliant penalties taken from all the players. GRIFFITHS saved the penalty. But yeah, like I said, it was dominated, 30 shots they had to our 6th, 9 shots on target to our 1. And yeah, to be fair, the shots we did have, it was a good save from their keeper from Shaq, and Gatlin O'Donkor done really well to break away from Roberts and hit the post. But apart from that, yeah, it was mainly domination. I think the lack of control, we need to improve during games because we're not having hardly any times on the ball and, at least 10-15 minutes of pressure or keeping possession of the ball. So that definitely needs to improve. But it was brilliant to get the win for the fans. But of course, Matt Taylor as well. Hopefully whatever's going on there is sorted, and hopefully whoever is, been ill or whatever is better, and hopefully we can see Matt back on the touchline. But yeah, of course, brilliant to get the win and go through, because as we know, FA Cup record ain't that good. Overall, our penalty shootout record ain't good, but we've done both. And even though we technically didn't win in 90 minutes and extra time, the curse was broken at Barnsley. So, yeah, brilliant. And, yeah, a clean sheet is also very good.
What a win yesterday. I mean, I would call it a snatch and grab, because the stats were... we got battered. Without Josh Griffiths in goal, I think we lose that game comfortably. What a guy. What a performance. Yeah, it's similar to that saying, falling in love with that lone player. I think that he's the next one. Listen, we're through. Let's wait to see till tomorrow night to who we get. But listen, some big performances in there. Macca, Forbes, Griffiths. It looked like the Rovers that we want to see, I suppose. Backing each other, defending with everything they have. But it's a nice feeling to get through on penalties. It's a nice feeling to take it the distance and also to keep that clean sheet as well. Touching on Blackpool on Tuesday night, it was the total opposite. Like, we were so poor. I mean, listen, we all know we have an issue going forward. Like, we do. We have an issue going forward. We are not scoring goals. We are not creating goals. We look poor going forward. But for some reason, defensively, we look a little bit better. Blackpool, aside, November, I mean, it's been three wins, 2 draws and a loss, I believe. So it's, we've got better. We have. It's just, I don't know. That Tuesday night game was so terrible. We were so terrible. Like, really bad. So I didn't have much faith going into yesterday. So I was pleasantly surprised to get that win. I'm hoping that we can back it up and make it 2 away wins in the space of 3 days. We've got Leyton Orient on Tuesday night. Listen, I don't know how I feel about it. I think I'm actually going to go for a 1-1 draw. I don't know. We beat Barnsley, but this game can't go to pens. So 1-1 draw for me. I'm going to say Gatlin O'Donker to score for us because he should be starting. He was quality. And I think my lineup would be Griff in goal, Taylor Moore right back, although Senior was good, but let's not rush him back. Wilson and Taylor in the middle, Mola left back, Conte and Lindsay. I would also go then. I'll go Hutchinson, Macca, Ford, and Gatlin O'Donker. God, should I change anyone? Nah, I'll keep it the same because look, we have been playing well for the most part. Blackpool aside, we looked awful in that game, as I've said. But yeah, I wouldn't tinker with it too much. Hopefully Matt Taylor's back, and this is a big virtual hug to him and his family. And I'm glad that the boys got the win yesterday for him. So yeah, I'm not changing too much going into tomorrow. Listen, I'll see you when I see you. And as always, at the gas.
So yeah, my thoughts going into Orient, yeah, we need to win. We need to build up some form. I said it after the Mansfield game, and obviously what we've seen after that was really poor. But yeah, Orient, they're struggling this season. 6 points behind Rovers. They're currently in the last relegation spot. They've won 4 games out of 16, drawing 3 and losing 9, 6 points behind Rovers. Of course, if they win, they're then 3 points behind us. They also won in extra time and played 120 minutes, 2 late goals. 99th minute, they equalised against Oldham, their keeper scoring, which was crazy. And then they scored in the literally dying seconds of extra time as well to win against National League Oldham. But, they've actually got better form than us in the last 5. They've got 2 wins in the last 5 in the league. We've only got the 1. 2 draws and 2 defeats and 1 win for us. Orient, 2 wins, 1 draw and 2 losses. The 2 wins coming at home as well for them. Beating Blackpool 3-0, who we struggled against massively. And they beat Rotherham 1-0 also. So it's not going to be easy. Conte, I'm pretty sure, is suspended as well because he played yesterday, but he got 5 yellow cards. He picked up his 5th yellow against Blackpool, so that's not good news at all. Him being a player that goes under the radar a lot. So, yeah, Conte missing is not good. But I think there'll be some changes. But like I said, I'm just hoping we can go there. Sorted my ticket, sorted a lift now finally. A lot of you probably seen that earlier, but yeah, sorted a lift, so I'll be at Orient. Hopefully it'd be like the last time I went there, which was our promotion season where we won. Was it 2-0, 2-1? I can't even remember now. But of course, we won there last season 1-0 in a game which we got dominated, but we won. Of course, Shaq Ford and Soturio, who were their 2 best players last season, are now at Rovers. Soturio we got on a permanent deal. And of course, Shaq Ford was on loan there, but we signed him from Watford. My lineup, I would go Griffiths in goal. I would start Senior again. I think building back up, Bowler Counts played really well in his first 45 minutes back in a Rovers shirt yesterday, so hopefully he can start. Centre-backs, Connor Taylor, James Wilson, even though Forbes played really well, I think Connor Taylor's been brilliant for us since he's come back in. Left-back, I would go Mola. Again, he played all extra time, but after Belongo's struggles against Blackpool, I would go with Mola. I would probably play Grant Ward, go with him and Lindsay. Macca in the 10. I would go with Hutchinson on the left. I would say play Luke Thomas because Shaq Ford played 120 minutes, but Thomas, the stuff that's going on there is mad. So Shaq Ford to start on the right and Gatlin O'Donkor up front. I think we're definitely a lot more dangerous with him. You know, movement, pace, strength. Unlucky not to score yesterday. And yeah, hopefully brings the 2-1. It'd be nice for either him or Shaq to get a goal against their old club. For me, score prediction, I've gone with Rovers to edge it. I think it'll be the same scoreline as we went there last season. And I think it will be Shaq Ford with the goal. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed. Subscribe to Josh. Subscribe to the Talking Gas. Leave all your predictions and thoughts on Barnsley in the comments below. See you in the next one. Up the gas.